Amanda with The Fundamental Home, and I am here with this fabulous man. This is Rick, my husband. If you've not seen him in any other videos, he is in several. Let me link one up here for you about him and Father's Day and all the awesome information he gives for dads out there, because you're going to want to watch that. It's my favorite video with him.
Yeah.
Anyway, today I was asked to be a part of a collaboration with many other YouTube channels, but I was specifically asked by Mina at the Universe Guru. So I definitely want you to head down to the description box right down below and check out all of the other channels that are going to be a part of this collaboration. And here's what we're talking about: ridiculous things that people say about getting out of debt. Now, Mina at the Universe Guru and all of the other channels listed are all about being debt-free and having financial freedom. So if you're interested in financial freedom, those are the channels that you need to go to. And in this collab, what we're doing is we're talking about 3 crazy, strange, or even rude things that people have said to us about being debt-free. So you can tell Rick's really excited. I'm going to tell you the things that we've heard. I actually sat down with him and we came up with a list of things that we'd heard about. So the first one was actually his suggestion. And this was something that he's heard. The number one thing: it's un-American not to have debt.
Yeah. Well, you know, we live in a nation of consumers, and it's all about buy. You know, and in our nation, they've pretty much made everything into a holiday.
Yes, that's
even
so true.
the Super Bowl, it's coming up in a few months, and it'll, you know, buy. And Black Friday.
Oh my word.
Buy at the store, buy online, buy. You're crazy if you don't buy. And who has the cash for all this? So, you know, the idea is that get
Not
a
most
credit
Americans.
card. Right, get a credit card. Just charge it and worry about it later. And it's all about buying. And, you know, it's almost like you're not a good American if you're not buying something big on credit.
That's true. I think a lot of people have this idea that we're supposed to be consumers and support the economy.
Yeah.
But I think that we take, and one of the things that we're supposed to talk to you about with each question is how we've dealt with it. And basically what we think and what we tell people is we think it's patriotic to be faithful and be wise with your finances and pay our obligations and to not be wasteful. I think that's more patriotic. There's a lot of waste in the country. And I think a lot of the comments I get from my international viewers are comments like that they think Americans are wasteful, and the reason why is because of this attitude of consumerism and spending. So we try not to have a part of that, and we think that we're very patriotic in spite of that.
You know, there was a day when being a good American meant you save.
Oh,
and
yes.
You save for the future. And you're not, the idea is not to stay in debt until the end. You know, that you put stuff away, and that, you know, you set yourself up for later in life. And that's just, a lot of folks just don't have that that blessing.
That's true. I will say on that note that savings has kind of gone away, and if we weren't putting all of that money to credit, then you could put it to savings, and that would be more for you, and that would support our economy more, and that it would be aside in banks and support people who actually had needs. So anyway, un-American. Number 2, this was also Rick's suggestion: why wait? Meaning, why wait for what you want? You know, why not just go out and get it without, you know, without worrying about it? Just put it on your credit card and go get whatever it is that you want. He mentioned a lot of people bring it up about food because they complain about our tight budget, that we should just go out and get all organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, pesticide-free, like the perfect food. And the reality is most people just can't afford to eat like that all the time. And if you can, great, that is wonderful. I am excited for you. But if you can't, it's better to live within your means and eat things to the best of your ability, if that makes sense. So, but it extends to other things too, not just food. And the idea of why wait is that it's really rather selfish to think that your needs are going to be met the way you want it right now, rather than waiting and appreciating what the Lord's already blessed you with and given you, and using that to the best of your ability.
You know, the Bible teaches that God provides.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't have to worry about, you know, going out and finding a way of getting what we need. The Lord knows what we need when we need it. And all we need to do is just trust him that he will provide when the time comes.
All right, so the third one, this was our favorite. we kind of agreed on this one. What about the tax benefits and your credit scores? Now, when we tell people about trying to be debt-free, the first thing they want to talk about is us trying to get rid of our mortgage. You know, what about the tax benefits of having a mortgage? Well, the tax benefits of a mortgage are very small compared to what we're putting out every month to pay for interest to pay off the mortgage. So ideally, paying off the mortgage would really save us more money a month, and it's not worthwhile to have those tax benefits come in. It's better just to pay whatever taxes you owe, financially speaking. And as to credit scores, you don't really need one if you actually pay your bills.
I mean, listen, bad credit is a bad testimony.
Yeah.
But if you have no credit, but you actually work and save and pay your bills on time, you know, living a life with no credit, you're still okay. You know, I'll tell you, if you're going to go the way that a lot of folks go, where they try to get everything on credit, of course you need to have good credit. But that's not the only option.
No.
You can work, you can save, you can pay for things when you need to, and everything work out. You don't have to run out and come up with different ways to do it and force it, you know.
It's true. This house right here that you can't see, but we're sitting in front of, we purchased it with no credit. And I'll tell you how we did that. Number one, we saved and had a down payment. And number two, we had evidence that we paid our bills on time for several years. I had stacks of paperwork like this where I paid the electric bill and the water bill and our rent and different things for years, and I had every single receipt, and I brought them into the bank, and they were very happy to give us a loan. They were very happy to do it. They didn't give us any trouble. We got a great rate. It was not a problem for us at all. And also, I think it helped that we were also reasonable in that we were getting a very inexpensive house, and we were certainly within our means. So the fact that we weren't asking for very much, we had a significant down payment, and we had a history showing that we paid things on time, that was sufficient. We didn't have to worry about a credit score because the truth was we had nothing. In fact, we didn't even have a bank account until 6 years ago because we pretty much just handled everything in cash. So for us, we have the evidence that it's just easy. You don't have to worry about having a bunch of debt just to have a credit score. It's really not necessary. Well, Rick and I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us today as we did this collab about ridiculous things people say about paying off debt. If people have said anything to you that's ridiculous, be sure to leave it down below because chances are we've all heard it. we share in your experience. So we would love to hear about that. And make sure you like and subscribe and come hang out with us more often. Check out all our grocery shopping budgeting videos. They're linked right up here because we spend on our budget $100 a month to feed our family of 5. And yes, we actually do it. And no, it is not the perfect non-GMO, pesticide-free, all organic, whatever, but we eat. And we have healthy, happy kids and a healthy, happy family. So
I'm fine.
You can check it out.
I'm fine.
So anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out the other videos.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm excited to watch them. So
Yeah.
talk to you guys later. Bye.